Hey everybody, I'm back with another project on the 2002 Ford Ranger. Today I'm going to install this backup sonar, I don't know what you call it, parking aid system, I guess. This is something I installed on my F-150, and it's something my Mustang already has. And basically when you put the vehicle into reverse, it alerts you the closer you get to an object. I think you're all pretty familiar with it. Got this off of eBay. It was very cheap, but this is the same brand I put in my F-150 several years ago, and it was awesome. I loved it. This is going to be pretty straightforward. I think I'm going to end up installing 2 of these sensors in the bumper. Comes with 4, but this is a small truck. I think really only 2 is all I'm going to need. This speaker goes under the dash. This gets installed, the central control unit, everything gets wired into it, and I install it behind the brake light right there. There should be some room back there. Tap it into the reverse lamp circuit. Drill a couple holes in the bumper, run all the wires. Like I said, this little speaker gets put under the dash. This is the only thing that really goes under the truck, because it pulls power from the brake lamp and the sensors in the bumper. So should be pretty straightforward. I'm going to move the truck into the shade and get started. Stay tuned. All right, the first thing I did was I drilled a 7/8 hole in the bumper, and I just kind of picked a location that seemed to be pretty reasonable, kind of in the middle of this right here. I'm doing just 1 sensor on this side and 1 sensor on that side. Can't really do 2 in the middle there, but that should be fine. Like I said, it gives an option of either 2 sensors or 4 sensors. So now I just kind of run that through and fit it in. There is an up, and it's marked. I don't know if you can see this. There it is right on the back. It says, let's see, right there. Anyway, I don't know if you can see it. It says up, and it's got kind of like a little eyebrow over it. So I'll go ahead and get both of those mounted, and then I fish them up underneath into that taillight pocket. And what I'm going to do before I mount the 2 sensors, I'm going to run a little bit of red touch-up paint around both of the raw metal areas just to prevent some future rust. And then it should be pretty straightforward from here. Okay, it's time to mount the controller, which I'm going to mount right in here. And I'm actually put it in a plastic bag first. This is very similar to what I did for my F-150 years ago. Seal it up. I mean, that's going to be pretty much out of the weather in there. But in order to tap into the power, I'm going to tap these 2 lines right here, which I've already done for the backup camera. So I've just got these good old trusty taps, which I have never had a problem with. And even if there is a problem, it's real easy to get to. So I'm going to go ahead and tap into that, mount the box, and then route the 2 wires for the sensors back behind the bumper up through this hole right here, and then just run the speaker into the cab, which should be pretty simple. All right, everything's wired up, and I've got it just in test mode. As you can see, it's working. So that's good. I can go ahead and permanently wire everything and put it all together. Okay, just getting to hooking up a little speaker for the inside. And one problem I'm going to run into is this wire is really not long enough. It's long enough to get into the actual cab, but really just behind the seat here, and I'd prefer to have it up under the dash. I don't have any really speaker wire or low voltage wire at this point, so I'm just going to bring it in here and kind of mount it under the speaker for now until I have a chance to pick up some wire. So if I remember correctly, I just need to pull up this trim and this rubber pad, and there's a grommet in the floor that I used to go ahead and run the backup camera wire. So I'm gonna go ahead and run that under there. Okay, this is all done. That is until I get some more wire and extend that little speaker, but I may find that I don't actually even need to. It's in the cab behind the seat, and maybe that's going to be okay. But Just one more little thing that's done. Like the box says, more eyes and more safe. What could be more safe than a $15 eBay safety item? Anyway, that'll pretty much do it. Lots of little inexpensive things going on. The 2002 Ford Ranger Edge, just proving that you don't have to spend a ton of money in order to have a halfway decent vehicle. It's not new, but it definitely serves its purpose for me. I drive this truck all the time. I really enjoy it. So, that'll pretty much do it for today. Once again, I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video. Let me know if you have any questions or anything else you want to talk about as far as this truck. Suggestions, I do have more projects coming, but they will be spread out over the next couple weeks, the next several weeks actually. So for now, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.
Sometimes I doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
Oh, come on, damn it! Oh, that sounds good.